What's up, everybody? It's Stephen with Shoot GTR and Defensive Training Group here today to talk a little bit about helmets. So if you've been in the shop within the past month, you've probably seen our little display dummy head that has our helmets displayed up there for sale. So to tell you a little bit about the helmets that we're selling now, they're from Protection Group Denmark. Protection Group Denmark is a pretty decent sized company, but not one of the more well-known like Team Wendy and OpsCore. The advantages to Protection Group Denmark, where they outweigh some of the other competition, is that even though it's still a level 3A ballistic rating protection, their level 3A has a 50% reduction in back face deformation against 9mm. And obviously, if you know anything about back face deformation, and I'm not gonna go into depth with it right now, feel free to look it up. But if you'll notice, what happens when it comes to back face deformation is that it increases the amount of imprint inside of the helmet. So when there's an impact, it could cause TBI trauma, all kinds of head trauma and damages, potentially taking lives. So that 50% reduction in back face deformation is extremely advantageous because most people don't wear helmets for their ballistic rating necessarily, but they want the protection in case there's some sort of impacts. Now, having said all those things, there's a counter benefit there, which is weight. It is a little bit heavier than some of your Team Wendy and OpsCore helmets out there. After running it during our night vision class that we hosted a few months back, I didn't really feel a difference. If anything, it was negligible to the point where I didn't really notice any difference compared to my other helmets that I've used in the past. So the weight is one thing that you sacrifice, but again, like I said, it's just small numbers difference, nothing to be worried about. Some of the accessories that you're able to obtain along with buying a helmet from us is a helmet cover. So if you'll notice on mine, I have the helmet cover that you can purchase through Protection Group Denmark. So far, I love it. It's honestly the first helmet cover that I've ever run. It's got great cable management loops and very good amount of Velcro for you to attach whatever you need. Like if you'll see on the back here, I have a Unity little IR light. It's also got Viz light on it as well. It's great for a lot of different other accessories. I took that, put a Mohawk on here. That was not from Protection Group Denmark, but I love the helmet cover. It fits really, really well, and I would recommend it. Along with that, you can also purchase different shrouds. Night vision shrouds, what you'll see here. Right now, I just have an Argus G24 here. So you'll notice that I'm wearing a little bit different of a shroud than the one that comes with the helmet. I did that because, one, it's a little more rigid, and I do like that, for one, I know the company Unity. It's not that I didn't trust the PGD Unity PGD shroud. It's just that this one is reinforced with some metal pieces in it, and that kind of gave me a little sense of security. If I'm planning, you know, thousands of dollars worth of night vision onto it, then I want that security. So that is another upgrade that you can make into the order. So you feel free, if you ever order a helmet from us, say, hey, I'd like to get a different shroud. Now, the Protection Group Denmark shroud that comes with the helmet, it is only optimized for your G24 style mounts. It will not work with your factory rhinos and stuff like that, so you will have to either upgrade to a G24. I did modify mine to work with my rhino before I got my G24 mount, but I don't necessarily recommend that, especially if you're planting, you know, a couple $1,000s worth of stuff on that mount. I wouldn't recommend it. I tried it to see how it worked. It worked fine, but I wouldn't recommend it necessarily. Just spend the extra coin, get you a really good shroud, okay? Some of the things that you receive out of the box that you didn't have to order separately is your boa retention system. Now, this is the same design that's introduced into the Team Wendy's and stuff like that that you can purchase. It's the same boa system, and it comes with the PGD helmet. So I always thought that was pretty cool because a lot of times the other helmets that I've come to find needed some replacing on that. It didn't fit as well, didn't adjust as good, or didn't stay in that retention, and I would have to constantly adjust it. So the fact that they come with the boa retention system is automatically an upgrade. Your padding, you get a full set of padding inside, and it's like a memory foam. When you get the helmet, all of the accoutrement that you want in here is gonna be inside of the bag. So you got your Velcro patches. These patches you can actually assemble onto your helmet and style it how you would like, but they do give you a diagram for you to follow in case you wanted to do it exactly like you saw in, you know, this video or any other video that you've seen. We have the option of Ranger Green, your Coyote Tan, Black, and Multicam. So the helmet covers you can find in MO5, multicam black, multicam itself, Ranger green, and black. They do not have a coyote tan color, I believe. I may have to correct myself later on that. But a lot of good options. Now, the last thing that I really want to kind of touch on is their rails. The helmet rails, I was worried at first because this is their own helmet rails. And I was worried that it wasn't gonna have the correct tolerances because I was just curious. I never ran them before. They came in, they were perfectly fine. But it is a very inexpensive part that you can upgrade as well. Feel free to do that if you'd like. But in my experience, it's held up perfectly fine. So, Protection Group Denmark, level 3A ballistic helmets. I did speak with the rep and he did tell me that at some point, sometime in the future, near future, hopefully, that they will be introducing some bump helmets at an aggressively priced as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And I've been bugging them all the time about it. So either way, if you're into looking for a level 3A ballistic helmet, feel free to come on down to the shop or even Lawful Defense. Check out the helmets that we have on display. I always have mine around, so you're more than welcome to take a look at mine and see how it's fully set up. And we'll be able to help you out with anything else. All right, thank you guys. Y'all have a good one.